Today on the channel I am installing Arlen Ness turn signals / brake lights to replace these. So they're that big and they'll bolt on where the factory ones are now, but they'll be a lot smaller. And from what I saw, these things are nice and bright, so that's what I'm doing today. Start by pulling the seat off. Then I'll take off the main fuse by putting a screwdriver in here and of course popping that down. Main fuse is right here. Take that off. So under the fender, there's bolts holding on this bar right here and the signal light. So you basically go under and start taking those puppies apart. Looks like there's a washer right there. Okay, I'll get that washer later. Now what I'm basically going to do is start taking off this metal bracket here. This one back here, you have to put a 1/2 inch in the back and unscrew it. So, like it's a 1/2 inch on that. Once all of these screws are off, bracket comes off here, so I'm going to follow the wires, see how I'm going to wire it up. Okay, so I got the right side off. Again, nut here, nut there, retainer nut there, and it comes right off. So there's this one. And there it is, same as the left side. Anyway, after taking all this apart, I was thinking to myself, I was like, self, where do you want to cut the wires on this old one and do the prep on it. And I thought maybe I could just run it through and cut it up here where the under the seat is, instead of do cutting right here and having to tuck wire that's soldered or whatever, and having the tire have action at it maybe on accident one of these fine sunny days. So thinking I'm just gonna probably not even run the wire on the inside of the fender like the old one is and hooked onto some brackets. Probably just do it on the inside of this bracket here. So once I put this bracket on, throw the light on, wire it up here somewhere. All I gotta do is find what to cut. Now that I look at it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut right there. Looks like I could cut right there, wire the new one up, maybe reduce the wire on this, who knows. Put the wire through and I could tuck it into this housing here alongside there, instead of bringing it into the wheel well where the tire lives. So I wired them up to see if I have working lights. Make sure they're working for me. There it is. Signals. Brake. Okay. Looks cool. Just gonna go, of course, there. I don't want to mess with it because the wires are exposed compared to the old ones. They're looking fly. Okay, time to work on the right side. Again, we're just going to go ahead and cut and solder like I did the other side. And I'm going to bring the wires looped around in there, put this back in. So let's see here. I'll go ahead and make the cut right about here. So my solder job is in this little ball here. So what I do is I just pull the new light wire through and I loop it around the nut that's going to go over here, like so. And I just kind of put this back on, get my loop going, and this wire pushes through. I'll just go ahead and feed it, and once that happens, it just attaches like that. and the new hardware goes in here, like so. Push it through, 1/2 inch, lock it in. You got a light. Of course, you hide the wiring. So I'll just tighten everything back up. Okay, so now that I have it all done, hooked up, put the fuse in. That's right there. There it is. Let's take the plastic off. Three. Let's see. Digging them. They're looking real nice. Yeah. Everything works.